Hello there, you guys, and welcome to this beautiful tune today. We're going to be learning Oh Hanukkah. This is and I'm wearing blue in honor of Hanukkah. This is one of my new favorite holiday tunes, and it's such a party. My favorite version of this one is on YouTube. It's by Glee, the Glee cast. I'll have to link it for you, but it's fabulous. So if you're watching this on Patreon, hello and welcome to your weekly lesson. There is an attached picture courtesy of the Blessed website, which you should subscribe to. 8 Notes. 8 Notes is $20 for a year for the membership, and you can cancel it anytime very easily, but I wouldn't because there's so much fabulous stuff there. There's also a link in your Patreon post that takes you right to 8 Notes and takes you right to this song. Now there is one little detail. You, on 8 Notes, can put the music in multiple different keys. So when you go to download this on 8 Notes, whether you're on YouTube or Patreon, hello to you on YouTube, you're just watching this a little bit later, and I'm so happy that you're here. When you go to download this on 8 Notes, make sure that you click on D minor, and you can look at the key signature. It has 1 flat. The very first chord that's written there above the staff is DM for D minor, because there's lots of different versions of this on 8 Notes, which is wonderful. But anyway, D minor. I'm going to play it for you in a moment, but I just want you to know what we're going to be focusing on in this lesson today. These are simple little tunes. This song is on 2 strings. It's on the D string, it's on the A string, and it is in 2 hand patterns. It's in the low 2 hand pattern, it's in the low 1 all whole steps hand pattern. So we're going to be learning those. We're going to go really slowly, maybe not too slowly. We're going to go kind of slowly. And that way, hopefully, those of you that might be kind of struggling to read notes and kind of getting around the violin can benefit from this class. And for those of you that can already read, I just want you to know this song because it's such a fabulous tune. So with that, let's jump in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So, and it just, keep repeating it. So let me move you a little bit closer, and then we will take a little more of an inspection into the left hand. So this song, it begins on the D string over here. And then it goes to the A string and up to the 3rd finger D. So you see how I'm walking up on the A string. I have A, B flat, because there's 1 flat in our key signature, C is a whole step, and D is a whole step. So if I walk up to an A, B flat, C, D. Let's walk up a couple times. And this time, lift your fingers, but not very high. Don't let them fly away. So try not to let your fingers kind of fly away a little too much. Try to kind of keep them ready to go, especially because we're coming from open A. And you see how I put them all down? And we're going to swing over, and you see how my arm just takes the fingers over to the 3rd finger here. Now on the D string, you can see I'm actually using that same hand pattern to go over to the D string, but the D string doesn't have a low 1. So when I need my 1st finger, I'm going to just put it behind the 2nd finger because I don't have an E flat, I have an E natural. So that's the only difference. So I'm going to start from the beginning. I get to the fourth finger, hopefully this isn't happening. We kind of want to have the arm in a position that you can reach all the fingers at. And yes, it's difficult to actually get your fingers to stretch out. So that's why we have little warm-ups. That's why we have little exercises to help our fingers kind of get to this point. Also, learning the viola. The viola will help you because the viola is so much bigger and harder to get around. So the violins, feels very much easier if one can play the viola. So now this is measure 7. So I'm going to start right here, measure 7. See how first finger comes up? Here, oh, I'm late getting over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of get my arm to start preparing to think about going over this way. You see how my arm's in the wrong place? It should be here. So even though I'm on the A string, I'm going to get my arm kind of over. If I stayed over here, I can't reach really the third finger very well. So I'm going to prepare the arm. The arm comes in. Now it's easier to reach. All right, so I'm going to play you the whole thing once more, and then we'll call it a day. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually, before we leave, just one little thing about the bow stroke. This is such a energetic tune. So it's like one of those tunes that you just kind of like, you just have to move and clap your hands. Da 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 da. It's just a really dancey kind of tune. So the bow stroke that I'm doing at the moment is a little bit sleepy sounding. And so we have to wake it up. If we do, it just sounds a little bit sleepy. So what I'm trying to do is, first of all, I'm trying to emphasize the important beats. Usually beat 1 is the most important one, but your ear might kind of tell you, oh, it sounds best to kind of emphasize here as well. So that's one thing, emphasis. Where are you putting the emphasis? We don't want to do or maybe you do, I don't know. I don't know much about Jewish music, which is why I have a klezmer guest artist coming to talk to us this week about klezmer music, which is Jewish folk music. Anyway, the other thing to keep the bow lively is to think about the bow speed. Even if you go slowly, of bow if I don't use very much bow. So anyway, just some things for you guys to think about. I hope you enjoyed this magical tune. I also hope you have a magical Hanukkah and learn this tune, and I will see you all very soon.